Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This week now has been technical. Ever since I got a 100k and 50k challenge, it has been technical, man. Like really been a lot. So I think last week we ended off last week being in a trade inside a Euro JPY trade. This is not even the trade. The trade was actually a buy, and this brings me back to the fact that we always need to follow our rules because I have been fucking up on a scale that I don't understand. I got in here on the retest. That was last week. And I stupidly put my stop loss here. Came and kicked me out. This started a whole chain of events where after this I got into a USD chef buy, a USD card buy prematurely. Oh no, it was actually time, but I wasn't mentally okay. So as I got into the buys now turned against me. And what did I do? I closed the trades. It continued to go in the direction. So I came up with two things actually. I first realized my problems. So some problems that I realized were that I was entering trades without CTL confirmation. What is the CTL? Before? What is the CTL? Say, how do I this thing? How is it not text is not texting? Okay. CTL confirmation. So CTL confirmation essentially is these lines. They call them counter trend lines. So I realized that okay, no CTL. Why is it not writing? Say with no CTL confirmation. I realized again now, okay, I was entering trades out of Wednesday because this trade was entered out of a Wednesday. I'm not supposed to trade outside Wednesdays. So nothing greater than Wednesday. Another issue that I was able to identify was over trading due to wanting to win. Want to win. Want to win. Another problem again was over risking, which means that I could enter multiple positions. But this over risking, because I reached 2% per trade on the challenge phase. So over risking is tied to this fact of having many pairs. I think that's the next one. Too many pairs. Too many pairs. That's why I'll slash these pairs down. Now we'll have four. I think I might further slash them now and again. I will see. But I used to have only two pairs, Euro USD and Euro GPY, and I was doing extremely well. So that has to be considered. And compromising on SL. This is what happened here on this buy. Compromising on SL. Compromising on SL. So two things have happened to this trade. Compromising on SL and entering after Wednesdays. Because if I would have looked at this critically, I would have been in the profit. Yes, now. I would have been in the profit. And this would have been probably the only trade I took this week. This one and this AUD buy. I'm about to show you guys. So I took multiple trades. I took that Euro JPY, lost it. I took a second Euro JPY again. This sell, which I was waiting for it to break this low. It didn't break the low, but I still entered the trade. Impatient due to wanting to win. So I've lost a Euro JPY buy, Euro JPY sell, a USD chef buy, and a USD card buy. Like four trades. That's 8%, bruv. 8% lost. So it's really been devastating. So now what are we in now? We're inside a USD JPY buy and an AUD. So this is a USD JPY. Is about to hit stop loss. But this I'm not mad at because it follows all the criteria. All the criteria. So this is the setup essentially. That's it. Whatever wants to happen should happen. And we have this AUD buy. See now. Follows the criteria perfectly. Follows the criteria perfectly. Why did I take this buy? Because it looks like he has broken this. It looks like I'm about to go bearish now. We'll still go bearish though. We'll still go bearish. But I don't believe it's going to go bearish. I think it's very much bullish. Very much bullish. It's trying to get up here, trying to build up momentum. So the lessons that I've learned, I come up with a checklist. So what is the checklist comprised of? So we have, let me write it down. We have directional bias. We have a break of structure. We have break of CTL, which is the counter trend line. And we have displacement. Displacement with the BOS. So let's look at this. Directional bias. Let me see. Is there any tick symbol? Is there any tick symbol? Where can I find the symbol? A tick symbol. Okay. So I'm looking for a symbol that represents a tick, a check mark. Never use these icons. We'll surely just use. So, want to buy a car. Let's say, want to buy a car. Where is that shit? I'm not even seeing it. Where is it? Let me see him. So, we'll use this. So, look at it. In this trade, what are we seeing? Directional bias. We're bullish. So, we're looking for buys. As marked out the list. What again are we looking for? A break of structure to the upside. Structure was broken here to the upside, but also now broken down to the downside. So we can look at this in multiple ways. We can be uh, like okay, maybe the break of structure, maybe it's bearish now, but it cannot just transform into bearish. Nowhere. That's why I took it like that. And I took this area why we're looking at points of origin too. This is a good point of origin because from this point, this bearish candle before, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 good bullish candles. This didn't break this high, so we cannot even consider it. This is the last one that broke this high. It broke it, but it's not as defined. Look at these candles, it's not as defined. 1, 2 very good ones, then the rest now are floppy, like here. It's not really. So I chose this one now. So let's check out BOS, break of structure. Why the break of structure? Then now we have a break of the CTL, which is the counter trend line. Look at this massive candle that broke this thing and tell me that it is luck, or tell me that it is by accident. It's not by accident. So that's it. And displacement with the BOS. So this break of structure, this structure that was broken to the upside, there was displacement from here, which means that this is what I'm talking about displacement. These candles are very strong. So that is essentially. So those are the little things there. So apart from that, we're waiting for this. I don't know if you hit stop loss or what will happen, but okay. Okay, man. So we'll just observe. Thank you very much, guys. We're going to get more disciplined and stay calm. Thank you for tuning in. See you on another one.